So, the topic I want to talk about today is the importance of awareness, because in the recent months this has helped me a lot in my self-improvement, and I have just realized how easy and how often I get distracted with useless information and just social junk which I see on my phone. And after I have limited my input and increased my inner input, which comes from my mind, it has made a great difference in being more grateful and mindful of my current situation, which in turn makes me feel happy and fulfilled every day. And one of the things I practice every single day is gratitude journaling, which means that I do it every night, but you can do it in whatever part of the day you want. But I do it at night because it helps me contemplate on the things that I'm grateful for when I'm falling asleep. And that thing is gratitude journaling, which is writing all the things you're grateful for on a piece of paper or in a notebook like I do. The importance of doing it consistently is greater than you can imagine, because at the start, let's say in the first 2 weeks, you wouldn't feel a big difference in your state of mind, because the snowball effect hasn't kicked in yet, and the snowball effect is all the positive things you do, they stuck on themselves, and when you see a small snowball rolling down the hill, the more it rolls, the bigger it gets. So the more you practice something, the greater you become in it. And I wanna be the instance of that when you put your mind to something, you can always achieve it. And my biggest motivation is that I know I can do it, and the time is gonna pass anyway, so it will be just a net loss if I don't even try to do it with all of my power. And attention is going to help me put my mind to something, because it increases the capacity of my brain to work at full power. And at the moment, I am more able to control my thoughts and my actions, even my subconscious thoughts, which before were mostly negative. Now I can, through brute force, say things that are positive, which outcast the other useless things I think about, or any of my insecurities, because everybody has them. And I'm sure that whoever is watching this video can relate in some degree to the things I'm saying. And I don't think it's that hard to open yourself to the world. You just have to be confident in what you say and what you preach, because at the end of the day, a lot of the people I see on the internet, I can see that they're just a persona, and in the real world they don't practice what they preach, which I think is disgusting, because all the shit that you're doing is just it's just social swap, which makes everyone that consumes your videos less greater that they can ever be. And even if you get more money doing content creation this way, it's disgraceful to yourself, because you know you can be helpful to some people and even save lives. Even if it sounds extreme, I know that this is the case. And I want to be helpful to the people that have struggled and are struggling right now with some of my knowledge on how I got through the hard times in my life and how I'm making and going to make in the future very impressive progress in all the areas of life which I care about. And I want to end this video by saying that one of the few things that you can fully control is your mind, and the mind is actually all of the struggles that you go through. The way that your mind perceives the struggles is going to make the biggest difference in how you feel or how you act after something happens. And you don't even realize it, but most of the times the pain and the regret and all the things that you feel actually doesn't really matter in the big scheme of things. And the only way to realize it and to change your lens or change your perspective on the point that I'm trying to make is to limit the outside input which you get from the world and to start creating your own viewpoints and make sure that you can do it. Just know what you want and what you really desire to do, and be unapologetic to anyone who is trying to convince you otherwise, or say that it's cringe or that you can't do it or it's a stupid idea or anything. In simple terms, just do what you want.